Hello, this is Grace talking, also known as Grey Fable. You are currently listening to Arkenmore, D&D Noir. In this podcast, I run my friends through my Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition Noir themed setting called Arkenmore. Atop the bones of the monster continent of Arkenmore, once the exclusive realm of heroes and adventurers, a new society has been erected. Fueled by changing technology and powerful economics, the city of New Amphros stands as the crown jewel of the human empire. However, rampant corruption among government agents and organized crime syndicates have tarnished what might have otherwise been a golden era. We are currently in the Morgato arc. Content warnings for this episode include gore, violence, horror imagery, and religious subject matter. Now let's get started. Okay, so good evening everybody. We are now at session 10 of this campaign, and I know I said this last time, but what purports to be the final session of the Morgato arc. It is time. You will find your freedom or meet an early demise. Now, last session, you all ventured into the hidden depths beneath the isolation ward in Morgato. And with the audible sounds of the giant undead wreaking havoc throughout the facility above, you made quick work to clear the barricade that separated you all from the drowned ruins below. What was revealed was a broken staircase and a ghostly vision of a dwarven warrior descending the steps. At the bottom, you found a flooded hallway filled with pipes and ancient machinery, and again, you saw the vision of a dwarven warrior running through the portcullis, weapon raised to defend the fortress. And before you could proceed any further, you were attacked by life-draining wraiths and drowned zombies. What followed was a near-deadly skirmish with the undead, though you managed to survive, and you deciphered the workings of the machinery and got the ancient pump system working again. With the hallway now drained, you proceeded forward, finding a fork in the path. There was one way going west, one way going south. The way going west was where you saw a heavy set of brass doors that held the mural of a dwarven warrior kneeling before a crowned dwarf. And here's where you saw the third ghostly vision, this time of the final moments of the dwarven warrior as he keeled over wounded before these doors. They were locked by a complex mechanism by which, after an ancient golden coin looted from among the drowned corpses was inserted, and that offering that you bore to this mural, that opened the doors. And behind them, a ballista was poised to fire on any intruders. But time and rot had rendered it useless. This trap did not go off. There is a second set of doors standing beyond. However, considering this hallway to be fortified, you all opted to take this time to rest and recover from your wounds. And it is here where we pick up as all of your party, the wounded, the infirm, the exhausted, all shuffle into the enclosed space. And just beyond those doors, some of you hear a strained and wordless whispering. And that is where you all are right now. I rolled around the light that the druid is making.
Callum.
Hey?
Those noises. You've said there's a pause, consideration, maybe hesitance. You said that you're a practitioner of Spirite. What are you expecting us to find there? More of the memories, the ghosts?
The dead that now walk the earth. Spirits brought manifest into flesh through forbidden arts. They must be killed. Put to rest.
There's a tightening of her hand on the baton. You expect more of the undead monstrosities then?
It only stands to reason. This is an old place. Much blood was spilled here. It's suffused into the very stones we tread upon. It cracked open the earth. That's what's following us down here. If we can kill them, it will return the natural energy into the world around us. But this place is cursed.
Kill them. Right.
Aye.
Can you... You speak as though that you have knowledge of that which has been desecrated, that which has been rendered wrong. Can you do so?
He'll grin. I'm about out of magic, as it turns out. There's a lot of casted in quick succession. Got maybe one more in me. And then, well, when next we meet them, I won't be killing them with magic.
There's a pause. Consideration. Right then, give me a moment. Grace.
Mm-hmm.
She's rested enough to regain sense of herself, to regain cognizance of her surroundings. I would like to cast Divine Sense, utilizing one of my 2 channel divinities.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
What I would like to know is, well, besides the undead that might be coming to surround us and their potential number, is this entire area desecrated?
Desecrated. Is that part of, part of the ability?
Yes. So you know its creature type, and within the same radius, you can also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated.
How interesting. So, yes, you tap into that training that you underwent on that fateful night. You open your eyes to see beyond the veil, to what mortal kind was not meant to be aware of. And once again, though it takes greater effort than it did that first time, you tap into that deep well inside of yourself, and when you open your eyes, you see swirling around you those weird strings of light touching everything, laid over the walls like sheer fabric, all together like a web of intricacies. You see where it touches, there is this sort of rotting darkness, as if it is eating away at these threads where it touches the stones. And where you're standing now, you sense the presence of multiple undead beyond the doors ahead of you.
Not asking for a specific number, but general. Is she thinking 5, or is she thinking 10, or is it more?
Your divine sense has a limitation to it. You can't get exact
Very much
numbers.
so.
You can only sense so far out as well. You know that. You know
For certain.
What you can know for certain is that there's a presence of more than one.
Mm-hmm. And there's a pause before hands come and close around your ears for a minute, and a breath comes in, and it's held, and it's exhaled. And she will look back to Colin, blinking almost blindly, and will say, well, "You're right about one thing. This place is desecrated. There are multiple undead behind those doors, so ready yourselves."
I'm not surprised. Grace. I only spent it with short resting in 5.5, so to speak. Can we burn more than 1 hit die on a short rest, or is it only 1?
I believe it should still be as many as you would like.
I'm gonna burn 1 more if that's okay. Because
Yes, please do.
Yeah.
Now, I want to mind you all that, you have a pretty singular goal Or I assume you
Get
do.
out. Oof.
Not everything you face is mandatory. Take that as you will.
Speaking of mandatory, Guilt, where are the ships that you're so certain are down here?
I mean, the map doesn't have any of these hallways on it. I surmised by studying it that there was ships down here. And now, granted, the fact that it was flooded before and there was a pump system that, well, pumped the water out, my hypothesis only grows stronger when you say so, Ms. Carmen.
There's silence for a moment as fingers grip and release the bolt baton before she goes, for all of our sakes, I pray you are right.
Oh, no, trust me, Miss Carmen, I'm right there with you.
Stands to reason that there's an escape route here when we consider that the dwarves were fleeing in this direction.
Yes. Thousands of years ago they were. Is everyone ready? As able as they can be? And she'll spare a glance to Charles Flick and the doctor.
The man you've come to be known as, you come to know to be Charles Flick, raises an eyebrow at you and says, I will stand here in the back. He's still on his feet, albeit shakily, still able to move. The Dr. Zataru has not left his side since you've plunged the depths of the facility.
Grace, on any of the bodies, because Carmen did examine multiple bodies in an attempt to find the coin that we used for the door, were there any axes, any weaponry that, I know they're shaped for dwarves, but were there any that could potentially be utilized as like a walking stick or anything that he might be able to put his weight on? Because Carmen isn't going to be able to carry him if we're going to have to also face ghosts.
Well, there's a lot of debris in the hallway in the back. Make a perception check to look through it, because it is actually kind of a mess. When you cleared we cleared the hallway, it was filled with a lot of looks to be driftwood.
Okay.
A lot of it's old and rotted. Some pieces of metal and gears here and there.
For sure. Well. Normal roll. Wow, that's a great voting for tonight, ain't it, y'all?
Okay, 7 total. You pick up some pieces of driftwood that are in larger chunks, but as you put weight on it, it starts to crack, splinter. It does not appear to be of much use.
She sucks on her teeth for a moment. Right. You'll stay back here, and you will ready if we have to run. One of us will be grabbing you. I don't know who it will be.
Dr. Zitaru steps forward and says, I will assist Mr. Flick, and offers him her hand, and he very aggressively pushes it away.
There is an immediate judgmental eyebrow raise when the doctor specifies.
I can help Flick forward if it's All the same, Doctor, you should seek someone of more capable nature to assist you forward as we continue.
Follow behind us. And good. So long as someone is with him.
Yeah. Flick is all right. There's two people that Edward is not going to leave behind. Charles Flick and our favorite, Lester Locks.
But you'll certainly leave behind Irma.
Already has.
Look.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, Trent, I left behind my girl because I thought she was on the wrong floor. That's we all make mistakes sometimes.
Look, and she made her mistake when she fell for me.
Well, I hate that, and I'm going to kill you now.
It was a fraud situation. Choices had to be made.
It was a fraught situation. But I will never not giggle at the fact that I made a mistake because it was the wrong floor. But right. Who wants to open the door?
Before we do that, Gulam's gonna step forward. Be like, I don't have much on me, but you need a little extra muscle, I'm here. She stretches.
Bless you. Okay.
What's your insight, Carmen?
14. Passive.
As she's stretching her arm, you see just the smallest wince. You know that she's still injured. However, if you wish to take her with you, I will give you access to her sheet.
There's a pause. The gratitude is genuine, and it is there. And then Carmen looks to the majors and the non-combatants that are still here before she sighs. If one of us falls, come up. We do need someone watching the back. If these things are ghosts, if these things are capable of traversing through doors, I don't want to get hit by another one of them in my back.
So what are you saying?
That I need someone competent here?
You want me to stay
Point dramatically
the
to...
infirm? She like points her thumb at.
I need someone to stay and guard my back. Because I'm not trusting these.
Alright, I'll be here if you need me.
And that is what I'm asking. And she's like, Carmen is tired. Carmen is actively straining herself.
Carmen is tired. We're all tired, Carmen. You're not special.
I lost half my health to a goddamn specter. Shut the fuck up and ghost it in the goddamn statement.
Trying times.
He is allowed to be a little stressed and a little in pain. I had 31 HP once. You know what happened to that? I got bad touched. I'm allowed to be stressed.
Yeah, now Dan's the tank.
Yeah.
Quite literally, yes.
It's allowed.
Maya, Callum will address you as we're like kind of getting ready to move past this area. You and I should probably switch. I'd feel better having you at my back with that gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Ranger Rick would go in first.
Ranger Rick could turn into a bear.
Ed, I swear to God, you better not be going in front of me.
I'm not. That is look, my
Good boy.
attention is foremost on the invalids.
Thank you for it.
Thank you for it.
I'll keep them from you.
I love one of them dearly.
You're
Yeah.
in your mind. Oh, Edward. I didn't realize you still cared.
Oh, Flick, please. Flick, look, I had an award and in the preliminary school. You showed up tangentially. That again, you just showed up when it suited you. This isn't about you, Flick.
Is that so? Well, don't forget the person who brought you here.
All right, the thing, the alien things that connect us is what brought me here. Not my glowing. I legit. Well, look. The fucking. They saw things ahead of me, and clearly they brought me here to get Flick. But be that as it may, I look.
Your situation's kind of fucked.
Yes, it is. It is very much fucked. I want Flick to get out of here. I want him to be safe. But at the same time, I have more affection for Lester Locks because he filled in. This is a very selfish acknowledgement. He filled a void that my father left, and I have kind of attached myself to him because he was what I needed at the time.
Is this conversation just happening?
Oh, it's all mental. The thing is, like, Edward is not used to his abilities. He's not used to his powers, let alone psychic communication. So this is very much like free form. It just filtered in, and Flick is just getting the brunt of it.
Carmen just looks over to Kolak. Why are they staring at each other?
I'm going to assume that he's contacting them mentally. He did the same thing we were in the lunchroom.
If you all are done, she says, letting her voice carry.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Yes. We're here. I'll make sure these two are safe. That I will ensure.
Thank you so much, Sonny. Lester Locke says, kind of leaning halfway on the stone wall. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't do a bit more for you, but you've been doing such a fine job looking out for everyone here so far. I'm really impressive.
You've done more than enough, Lester. I have learned a lot from you, and after all, you have children outside. I think they deserve to meet you.
Oh, well, none of them wrote to me when I was in prison, but maybe when I get out.
Then they're missing out because, honestly, from what I've seen, you're a great guy, Lester Locks.
Oh, well. I don't know how many people said that about me, but...
Well, I can be the first and I will be the last. You're a great guy, Lester Locks, and if anyone deserves a second chance, if anyone deserves to meet their kin, it's you.
Well, when you said that, you were talking about second chances before. I'll admit I didn't really take it seriously, but I'm starting to think we might actually get out of here. Thanks to you.
We will. And thanks to you and what you've taught me. Side eyes, Charles Flick.
There is a sour frown. And he rolls his eyes.
And an immediate response. He was there when I needed him. can I say the same for you?
Enough squabbling. There's greater things at hand.
Cheekbones, please.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You keep staring at people, and I'm really trying not to focus on it.
I apologize. I need to learn to separate myself from here and there. I'll be better at it. I imagine I'm going to get better at it the more I practice.
Right.
Did anyone else
Everyone
hear that?
ready? No. What?
They're getting close. We should be about it.
Let's get moving then. I should probably stay near the front. We can stick Ranger Rick here next to me. That is the right name, right?
That is not the right name, but you know what? If you want to call me Ranger Rick, you can go for it. I do believe that Callum is wanting to go in with you first, however.
Okay.
With her banged up, you want me next to you.
With us all.
All right. We're going now.
Okay.
One
And
moment.
so, someone has opened the door and entered. Koloff,
Yes.
Here we go.
bravely throwing it open. Granted, your vision is limited. It is deathly dark in here, just as it is in the rest of this area below Morgato. Much drier than the rest of the underground has been. Dustier, it smells like a crypt. And Koloth, you see on either side of you, in this spacious chamber is lined, in fact, with sepulchres. There are statues guarding either side of the wall, statues of dwarven warriors, clad in armor, unlit torches on the walls, and decaying paintings. And somewhere ahead of you in the dark, you hear a voice, like a rattle, wordless, just a and out from the dark, there is a burst of violet light temporarily illuminating the way ahead. You see a flash of a figure wearing a deep red robe with rotted strings, holding up some sort of a rod. The violet light flashes and swims out of the rod that ends with a black skull. Now its maw swims the light, and it splits, and each one goes into the sepulchres on either side of you. And they start to rattle and shake. Some of them lay dormant, and some of them open, with resounding cracks as a stone is shoved aside. And desiccated skeletons begin to crawl out. And that is where you all will be rolling initiative. Bird, would you like me to add Gulum to the initiative?
You know?
The
Yes,
nat
please.
one horn.
I would like you to do that.
The nat one horn sends me.
We have not been rolling well in this game.
Yes, please. I would like my girl to realize, oh God, this is a literal trap.
That means we are at the top of the initiative. The skeletons will go. It's going to use habits movement to stand. So that's 15, 20, 25, 30, Koloth, you see a skeleton, an ancient skeleton, approach you. It was buried with weapons, apparently, as it reaches for a hand axe and it throws it at you.
How dare it?
Perhaps it is the decay of age, or the fact that it's only just risen from its resting place, but the axe drops short.
Hey, you rolled a 1. Can I catch it?
No.
Damn.
Take a monk level, or 2, or 3.
I don't want to throw it back.
I mean, it's on the ground.
Alright.
That much is, yeah, if you want, it's there. One of them in the back rises. Is going to throw a hand axe at Callum with disadvantage.
Oof.
That will be a 6.
That will not hit.
As it goes over your head and you hear it clatter against the stone behind you. The other ones in the back will dash forward. And that is their turn.
All right.
It is Carmen's turn.
We are going to look at those around us and rip for the Soror's pendant, the rosary that she granted us. Hey, Grace. Here's a note that I didn't think of until literally now when I was looking over the monetary costs. Would the holy symbol that the Soror gave us be worth, well, the equivalent of 5 gold pieces in gold notes? And that is up to you, because I don't know.
I'm going to say yes.
Okay. Then she's going to take stock of those around her. And we are going to use one of our spells for Bless. And we are going to select Koloth, Callum, and Maya. In that. As almost a refraction of sunlight, despite the depth that we are in, almost appears to encircle your feet. And as it enters you for the first time since entering this location, you feel warmth. Despite the state of your prison uniforms, despite everything going on around you, you feel as though you can breathe and you can move forward. And she will go, I can see a skeleton.
I can see. I can fight.
And that is going to be my turn, because I don't really want to go out there currently as I have this up.
All right, and you spend your action. You touch the rosary that the Soror granted you in the very last meeting that you had at your last confession, and you feel it's imbued with that warmth, with that strength of faith, in the loving might and protection of Goldra, and you spread that amongst your allies. Now, guess what time it is? It is Detective Hugh Gilt's on the case.
Look at that boy.
He'll step awkwardly around and around, be like, oh, here we go, aiming over Callum's short figure. He takes the pistol that y'all granted him. He's going to attempt to. You should still have a few bullets left by my surmisement. He's going to try to shoot that skeleton with it. He'll be a 9 total. That will not hit. He will step back. Sorry, guys.
Hey, it works.
Turn.
Okay, there's a lot of these things, and they're in a giant pile in front of us. So Koloth will point towards the back and say, one of them had a rod that it used to raise these things. We should focus on getting that. And then, positioning here is pretty tough. We're gonna pick up that axe, and we're gonna toss it at the closest dude.
As allowed.
That uses, wait, that uses strength to throw, right?
Yeah. A 13 total will hit.
Okay, it does 1d6 plus 3 damage. 7.
For a not bad 7 points. That is going to be. Is it slashing damage? I take it.
Yes, for a hand axe.
Okay. There's a as the hand axe, deftly thrown by Koloth, clatters into its rib and out, and the skeleton staggers a bit as pieces of it fall to the stone floor, and it turns its lifeless gaze back on you. Anything else, Koloth?
Not yet.
Then it will be Callum's turn.
All right. Callum's the hairs on the back of his neck are kind of raised up after being blessed by the paladin, but he will nonetheless take the willow branch and clutch it kind of to his chest, and gradually, all of you that are keeping an eye on him, it happens in like almost less than a blink of an eye. The small halfling before you it begins to grow. First just like larger and more muscular, hunched over, and then rapidly grows a massive fur as I wild shape into a bear. Oh sweet, the dark vision translated, that's nice.
Oh, nice.
Go ahead. Oh, and let's see, I gained some temp HP. 9 temp HP, and my AC is now 13 plus wisdom modifier. 16 AC. And
Not bad.
swing. Not bad. Light.
Alright. So you finish your skin change, your form grows, and you rise to savage skeleton. And that is 20 total will definitely hit.
Alright. Oh, and here is the damage.
For is that 7
Follow
points
that.
of piercing.
Yep. And I'm sorry, I should have hit the multi-attack button, but I'm gonna follow that up with a claw attack as well.
Very nice. Here comes finally the full might of the moon druid. 18 will hit.
18. Take that. Alright,
Four.
so it's only 4 damage.
4 more
but,
points.
it is automatically knocked prone.
Okay. There are bones clattering everywhere, Callum, as you are rending into this thing and you knock it down. You have its clavicle and its jowl at this point. It is not looking good. Edward's turn.
Yeah, it is Edward's turn. Okay, so 5, 10, 15. Man, this room's full. This room's sure full. As he steps out, he's going to look at one of the skeletons coming forward, and he is just going to extend his hand. He's getting a lot of experience with the spell at this point.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of, yeah. It's like, all right, this feels very natural at this point. Oh, skeleton, all right. He extends his hands out, and the spell just comes about. And he's going to throw an Eldritch Blast at this specific skeleton.
Okay, that will hit. Was it this one or this one?
This one right here on the bottom.
Okay. So 21 will hit. Roll your damage as that sickly green light swims out. Ooh, 10 points of damage. That skeleton is blasted across the floor. Is dead. Anything else with your turn?
As he walks up, spies the sort of skeletons behind the bulky frame of Caleb. No, he's like has his hand extended out, and that's his turn.
And so we come upon the figure in the back, not shambling so much as striding forward. Those of you who can see, you see this ancient, decrepit, fully garbed figure with a long, flowing, rotting red robe, holding a long, obsidian black scepter that is tipped with a weirdly, bizarrely shaped black skull. The maw on the skull opens, and out comes this deep violet light shooting out in a similar fashion to the spell that Edward just cast. It will aim at the bear.
Oh no.
The bear has 16 AC.
Well, let's see what happens. The first attack is, look at that, it's a 16.
Yeah, dead on. He's gonna, fucking 16 for 16.
That is 16 points of necrotic damage on that hit. He is still up.
I should hope so.
For now.
Yeah.
The Deathlock is going to attempt to attack him a second time
Oh boy.
with his multi-attack.
Oh god. Yep. Woof.
I'm
that's a
rolling
bear.
high. It is 16 and 14. We will resolve that when Caleb returns
Yep.
to his sheet.
Uh-huh.
He can one round anybody in the party, so that's pretty spooky.
Yeah, it is pretty spooky. I'm gonna put a fucking rush order on that asshole real quick.
As the face cricks towards Koloth and then towards Edward, who are in front. That makes it Maya's turn.
Maya is going to start her. I don't take it that anyone's actually hit him yet, right?
No, he's was in the
Okay.
back of the room, and funnily enough, their vision, even those with dark vision, had trouble seeing him back there.
But I can see him now. We are going to start with our bonus action. And you're going to take aim with a hunter's mark on it. And we're going to hit with the rifle. We're going to miss with the rifle, actually. And that will be our turn.
Okay, but you have zeroed in on, you found your prey. It is the Deathlock in the back. Though the first shot is aimed wild, you are focused now. Gulam's turn, Bird, if you'd like her to do anything.
She's going to go here. I don't think she can actually get anywhere, given her current placement and thoughts. She can take a dash as a bonus action, though. She gains temporary hit points equal to her proficiency modifier. Ooh, but she would. Bitch would. What am I trying to do? Being overly tactical with her. That's my mistake. I'm bad. We adrenaline rush, where we take a dash as bonus action. Is it difficult terrain to move through enemies, or is it just 5 feet?
I believe it's double movement.
Double movement. Okay. So that's gonna be 30, 35, 40, 45. This one is not dead. It's just knocked prone, correct?
It is prone, yeah.
Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Sarah! Alright. Let me make sure that rage isn't oh, it is another bonus action. Okay. Love that. Beautiful. Good. So she is just going to strike out at the prone one a single time. Oh, she doesn't have attacks.
She has her fists.
It would just be 2
Interesting.
plus her strength plus.
She is proficient
just
in
be-
unarmed attacks.
Thought so. Okay. With that in mind, guess what time of day it is, y'all? We're going to roll with advantage on this prone motherfucker. Let's go. Beautiful.
You
We
added
love
them, but that
for
would hit
her.
anyways.
We love that for her. She has Tavern Brawler, so her bludgeoning damage is going to be 1d4 equal to plus our strength mod.
Yes. Which is going
And then
to be
we also
plus
get to
3.
do. Yeah. And we also get to do re-rolls if it's a 1.
Yeah.
So /R 1d4 plus 3.
And that's bludgeoning damage. And
It is bludgeoning damage.
the fist meets bone. Oh, she's done this to living people plenty of times before, but there's that resounding crack as the bone splits open at the impact of her enormous fist, as this skeleton crumbles into pieces.
Damn. That shouldn't be hot.
And you see that
my
is
God.
very effective against this particular creature.
Intriguing, though. And that is her move, bonus, and full action. So that is going to be her turn.
Then we go back to the top of the round. That makes it the Skelly Boys' turn. This one will go after Goom. It'll attack with its hand axe. That is an 18 total to hit. And the blade will slash through her shoulder and do a good 7 points.
On our girl, you know it.
Yep, I've already applied it.
Oh, thank you.
This one will rush for Koloth. It's got another hand axe. As you engage in a hand axe fight.
Dax fight.
It only rolls a 9 to hit you.
Okay, so it misses, and then Koloth sidesteps and bonks it on the head with his bolt baton.
Okay. An 11 will hit. As you do a what's it called?
Riposte.
Riposte.
Yeah, it's a repost.
No, it's
so
not. No, it's not. As you use your riposte maneuver as a reaction, you hit it back. 8 points of damage. I believe you have an extra D6. Alright.
That's
Excellent.
correct.
13 points.
So it's 13.
And let me see. So
It is
7 plus 5 of those is bludgeoning. You crack this thing over the skull. There is a resounding split. You feel the baton going through it as it severs. The skeleton staggers, raises its axe again. The head falls off and it falls to the ground. It is dead. This one's going to aim for Gollum. It rolls a natural 1 as it goes. She puts her foot out and doesn't trip it, but throws it off. It is now Carmen's turn.
All right, boys and girls. Dead. Guess what time of day it is? It's time for a bonkening onto a Skelly boy. We are going to bolt baton. Yep, we have 13 canisters, or 13 charges of E-Light left. 13 rounds. But normal.
Natural 20 to hit.
No, we have to save that. We have to save that spell, and I fucking hate myself for it. I'm going to be so mad.
They are vulnerable to bludgeoning, so it might
Yeah.
not need it.
Yep. Critical hit. Take 14 bludgeoning.
14 points. Apply twice over. This one is down. Anything else, Carmen?
No, that will be, actually, I am going to use 5 feet move. 5. Can you move? Attack move?
Oh, yes.
Cool. We are going to move 5 feet back.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because he's dead. Actually, I'm a fool.
Oh.
No, we're not. Sorry about that. I realized adjacency needs to be a thing.
You plant your feet next to the bear, which is now profusely bleeding, and Gulum, and you hold the line.
Indeed. We do.
It is Hugh Gilt's in the back's turn. He's going to aim at the only person he can see that's in the light right now, which is that last skeleton. And he rolls a natural 1. And he steps back. Koloth's turn.
Okay, Koloth, after smashing the skeleton, grabs its hatchet by 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I think that's long range for hatchets.
Yeah, that's gonna be with disadvantage.
Okay, I'll just move 5 feet closer. And then move back. So we're gonna throw it without advantage at 20, which is just regular.
Oh, that works.
16 hits.
It does indeed.
It's 9 slashing damage.
9 slashing damage, okay. The hand axe spins and cuts through this thing. It doesn't... You can see a visible damage on it. There's no blood. It does not even stagger. It slowly tilts its head towards you, Koloth. And again, opens its mouth and it's the wordless phrase. Anything
All
else?
we can do is trust in those around us, because action surge won't even get me there, so.
That's true. That means it is now Callum's turn, who, after taking that beating, is still up.
I am up with 2 HP. That being said, I can't cast a spell anyway, because it would provoke an attack, and I don't want to do that, so I'm just going to go ahead.
Oh, it will provoke an attack. That's...
Pathfinder stuff.
yeah.
Is that base 5e? Don't you have... Isn't it like a cast with a check or something? I don't know. Might be 2 HP. Yeah, probably. But I'm going to use my last Cure Wounds spell. Alright. That's better.
Okay. You cast Cure Wounds, you said?
Yeah.
Are you able to do that?
It's a special Moon Druid thing.
Oh,
There's like
okay.
There's a couple of spells that they can cast while wild shaped, and Cure Wounds is one of them.
Interesting.
Alright, I have 15 now, so that's a lot better. Alright, I still have my movement though, so...
Yes, you are
Well,
not
I don't
engaged.
wanna-
The skeletons around you have been destroyed, except for the one beyond Golem.
Oh, this one's dead too?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Bears have 40 feet of movement. So... 5, 10, 15, 20... difficult terrain?
Yeah, I would say so. It's a sepulcher, but I think it's large enough to get in the way of your large bear form.
That's fine.
If you can kind of clamber over it.
30... 40... He's probably gonna blow me up, but we'll see what happens. I still technically have 16 AC. And that's me.
Very well. That will make it Edward's turn.
Illumination, who's it coming off?
It is still off of Callum, who is a bear. It's just that I think I need to move the light to his token because he changed it. So let me do that now. That will
By all
probably
means.
change the field a little bit.
That might change what I do. Yes.
Mhm.
Ah, there's that asshole. That's all I needed, Bear.
Yep.
That
You should all
prick.
still have plenty of light.
Yeah, no, I agree. Ooh, boy. Let me take a quick look at my this asshole. Yeah, straight line, you prick. All right, we walk forward. You know, when I chose projection room evil and good, I thought I was making a good choice. I'm gonna have to, after we get out of this prison, I'm gonna have to start collecting. Yeah, we can figure it out. But for now, I'm looking at this asshole, and I'm going to launch an Eldritch Blast at him.
Very well. You meet that violet energy with your sickly green light.
Ooh.
It is an 11. That will just barely miss.
Yeah, I figured.
But you still have a bonus action, movement, anything else you would like to do?
No. One also, like, I mean, I tangentially move backwards if I really wanted to. Fucking, like, move one back. However, Warlocks didn't have a whole lot of bonus actions, so that's me.
It comes a time, in that case, to be the Deathlock's turn.
You piece of shit.
And it walks stolidly towards the last person to attack it. Koloth. It approaches you, and it gets right in your face.
Good.
And it raises.
Koloth challenge.
What was that? Sorry.
So Koloth meets his challenge, baton in hand.
You raise your baton. The figure raises the obsidian black scepter. Up close, you can see it has these marbling lightning strikes of violet running through the stone. Raises the end of that bizarrely shaped skull towards your face. Though there are no words, it starts something like a hissing chant, and it will cast a spell. I would like you, Koloth, Gulum, Edward, Carmen, to make a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw. The skeleton also will have to make it. The skeleton rolls an 8 and it fails. Koloth rolls an 8 even with the bless and fails. Carmen rolls a 15 and she succeeds. Oh, what was
Do
that?
we know what we need?
13.
We need a 13. Oh, that's unfortunate.
You guys are not rolling very well, but what else is new?
Yeah.
Carmen succeeds as her faith holds her stalwartly. Edward rolls an 8 with the bless, and he fails. You all are frightened. As out of the mouth of the skull, some weird, ghastly vapor emanates from it, curls up over you, and it is cold and chilling as it is touching your soul. And you feel like if you stay in its presence, you will die. Maya, who was in the back that whole time, it is your turn.
Alright. She readies her rifle and attempts to hit it again.
A 25 will hit it easily.
Thank
So go ahead. Yep, it is missing some of its hit points as well because Koloth nicked it.
I love that for me. 17.
17 points of damage. And y'all were complaining about the monster's damage output. Yeah, okay. That is spicy for a singular hit of piercing damage. Alright. This time, it takes the damage. Oh, it's concentrating on a spell as well, so we will be making that concentration save.
Oh, hell yeah, right.
It is going to take that damage as this loud resounding from the rifle flings through the air, zipping past multiple heads, multiple ears, zoning in on its target, and it's a neck shot. The thing, air escapes through its rotted neck. The mouth opens. This time, instead of staying solid, it reels back in a contorted screech. It looks very hurt now. It's clawing with bony fingers at the wound. It must concentrate on its spell. Natural 20. It is saved. The fear effect is going to hold. Is that your turn, Maya?
It's my turn.
Shit. Golem didn't save. I apologize for that. Let me do that for her.
Oh, yes. We need to see if she's afraid.
Yeah, we do. We do. Golem isn't afraid of anything.
She brushes the mist off of her shoulder.
All right. It's her turn, correct? I do believe.
That is correct.
You know what time of day it is.
What time is it?
We go forward. All right, so we are going to do /R 1d20 plus 5. Oof, I think we missed by 1.
You rolled an 11, and that is against...
Oh, wait, did she get a plus to hit on that for rage?
I don't think rage gives you a bonus to attacks.
Got it. Yeah, you're right.
She brushes the cold mist away. She runs forward, fist out, and swings as Think steps to the side. Anything else?
Let me just take a gander at her sheet. Enhanced unarmed strike. That's just a damage reroll. Push. That's when you hit. No, I do not believe that she has anything else. So Skelly boys, rattle them.
There is one skeleton left. Its master did not spare it in that spell. It is afraid. And, bizarrely enough, they are not immune to fear effects. So while it's frightened, it must take the dash action to run away until it is out of sight of the thing it's afraid of.
You know what time of day it is.
As it runs past you, Carmen.
And we back it. Back.
That will hit. Roll your damage.
Back. 8. Bludgeoning.
8 bludgeoning. Man, vulnerability is very strong when you don't have a lot of hit points. It is going to be dead.
Whomst is next.
It is going to be Carmen's turn. You have stayed stalwart, though your friends have not.
We have, and we are going to do our best. We'll go here. Fuck it, why not? I want this thing to die. She's going to vow of enmity and grit her teeth and look at this specter. And ready a strike for it. All right, glad I did that.
Will
I
hit.
don't want to hit a 5. Damage. Normal. 9 damage.
9 damage. There is a thunk heavy as this thing starts to give underneath your baton, and it jolts from the energy, and it just barely manages to stand up and turn its gaze towards you, Carmen.
Can it roll me a Constitution saving throw?
Of course it can.
Yay! Fuck you, I saw that one, bitch.
It rolled a 13 on the die, total of 16.
Happens to the best of us. Alright.
Cue guilt. He's going to back off. He's out of bullets. He's going to take the dodge action. Kolof's turn. Kolof, you are, of course, a trained warrior. You've been bloodied. It's not your first combat, but the thing that touched you filled you with some sort of mortal dread. As you consider mortality, the end of your life, you are frightened. And all of that discipline escapes you.
For a brief moment, the view of the Deathlock White is replaced by a warrior with a giant crested red helm and shining red plates out on horseback.
Oh no.
Kolof balks before him and disengages.
So, reading the effect of the fear spell, it says, while frightened by this spell, creature must take the dash action.
Oh, okay. I guess dash is. Yep. It's pretty good.
It will attempt to attack you on your way. A 19 to hit.
Well, we don't know the damage yet.
It is.
Oh,
5
hey.
points damage. Carmen, you did take your turn, so you do have your interception or your reaction back, so you can intercept. That's true.
What, +2? Yes, +2. He's fine.
You take no damage.
As the baton comes out and bats it away.
No, Carmen. Playing bouncer. Good use of your abilities.
Alright, bear.
You still have bonus action cool off if you wish to use it.
I am at full health and a fighter, so I have nothing to do for it. I just end turn.
Alright.
I think I get to make a save at the end of the turn.
Only when you can't see the source of your fear, which you still
he
can.
ran out, can he
I
not?
just closed
There
the
you
door.
go.
Okay, you close the door.
That is messed up, dude.
You can just open it.
Yeah, object interaction is open it.
I
That's
just
very
have to
funny.
assume that everyone in that room is dead
Yeah.
since the door is closed.
That's how it works.
Maya's like, well, guess they're dead.
Maya does have the emotional, or the object's permanency of a baby.
Yeah. She's like, where'd the monster go?
I guess we can just proceed then.
And I think 13 is what I needed.
Yes, that was exactly what you needed. Is you.
Yay! Bless
Yeah, with the
works.
help of
Yay!
Carmen's bless. Regain your senses. The door is closed. That specter of all that you fear, all that you're in awe of, is shut away from you, and you realize it was an illusion. What would you like to do, Callum?
All right. The massive brown bear bellows, hops off of the sepulcher, and charges into the white.
You have bless.
Yep, I know. I've been using it.
Yay!
All right. I'm gonna multi-attack. Bite attack. 1d4 from the bless. That's a
That is
13.
exactly
Does a 13
what
hit?
you needed.
Nice. Alright, here's the damage.
Ooh!
10 damage.
Roll
Alright.
con.
Callum, how would you like to end this creature?
He leaps onto the white and puts the glowing skull between his massive jaws and just clamps down on it. To crush the magical energy in this undead being.
And you get that jaw square, that skull squarely in your jaw. As your muscles tense, and there is a as you crush it. And you taste the dust and the desolation of many ages in your mouth. And that combat is now ended. And you find yourselves now alone in this empty, dusty room, surrounded by the totems of the dead.
Call off. Maya.
The
there
door
you are.
flings open as Koloth charges back into the room, and when he sees everything smashed up, he looks sheepish for a moment, and then says, "My apologies. The creature seems to have affected my mind."
Hey. Can do that.
Callum bites down on like what's left of the spine and tosses the body of the white to the side.
Maya chases after the body.
It's
This
rather
is
light.
just like in the River of Peril. All right. Look at that scepter. Oh, it's
Do not touch
incredible.
the scepter.
Maya's already touched the scepter.
Do not.
It's an artifact of great. Oh,
Maya, can I see
Sorry.
the scepter?
The scepter is so cold to the touch it burns.
Maya, give me the scepter.
Maya's kind of throwing it from hand to hand like a hot potato.
Give me
The
the scepter.
longer you touch it, though, the less cold it feels. Like it is warming up to your hand. It
Maya.
starts to feel almost comforting each time you grasp it in your fingers.
It's a nice scepter.
That is a thing of profane evil that was trying to give me the scepter.
No, it's my scepter now. I picked it up.
That raised the dead.
You don't know
That
that,
is
it was
no
the
one's
scepter's
scepter.
fault.
there's a strong possibility that if you continue to hold it, you'll turn into one of these things.
Give me the scepter.
But it feels like home.
That's not
I
a
will
very good
find
reason
you
to turn into one of these
something
things.
else that feels like home. The moment we get out of here. That is not home.
You don't know that.
There's a pause, a hesitation. I dearly hope that that isn't home.
She sighs and drops the scepter.
As it clink, clink, and rests on the stone floor.
We put our boot down immediately on that thing.
You put your boot down on it, it is very hard, and your foot boot slides off of it.
Callum!
I haven't the strength to actually break the enchantment. If I even could, it would take time and money. Resources we don't have.
If you're trying to break it, someone should take it with them, but carefully. We can go find someone in the city who can do it if you're so dedicated.
We could bring it to the mages in the city. They could tell us if it actually is cursed or whatever.
We could bring it to those more knowledgeable. Yes, I don't want to leave it down here. If we cannot destroy it.
Avoid touching it with your hands. Wrap it up in a piece of cloth.
I don't plan to. She will look around. Do any of the skeletons have any ruined cloth on them that could be used to pick it up without actively touching it? Enough of a battered shirt or pants or anything.
The one wielding the scepter is wearing a long red cape with rotted threads. The skeletons are garbed in tattered, destroyed armor.
Carmen is going to rip a portion of the cape long enough to wrap this scepter at least once, twice, maybe 3 times before handing it off to Callum.
I haven't really got the faculties for that right now.
None of us do.
He's not transformed back into a halfling.
Oh God, you're a bear!
Just like
Materially,
tied
yes.
around his neck. Oh, but cute.
Wish you got it actually ripped up or tied up.
I'll hang on to it, I guess, then.
I could hold on to it for you.
Or I think that's a bad idea.
I will literally buy you anything else so that you don't hold on to this.
Oh, well, I heard that there's a new Ranger model whip.
I will buy you whatever whips you want. Let's go.
Bear Callum stands up onto his hind legs and looks around the room. Has anyone else noticed there's no exit?
There are now open sepulchres. Some of them did not open. They appear dormant still. There are paintings on the walls, a stone throne of some sorts, statues of Dwarven warriors made to guard this room for eternity. One last larger sepulcher in the back. And of course, the corpses. The ones that were walking and fighting you only a moment ago, now in pieces on the ground.
Grace.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question for you, DM.
Of course.
If it hasn't been more than 10 minutes since the fight has started, what I would like for Carmen to do is go on a perimeter here. Divine Sense should still be up. What I want to know is, with regards to those strings of light that she sees, that she at least is attuned to, so long as she's concentrating on them in her current state, does she feel the pull of any large congregation in any one of these directions as she's sort of walking a perimeter around the room, keeping one hand out and one hand near her electric baton? And I'm kind of trying to circle the route that she would take, just for ease.
You walk the perimeter. You see those strings of light still stretching around you like a web, and everywhere still where they touch the walls and the floors, the sepulchres, they blacken and wither. You do not sense any more undead presence within your vicinity now that the others have been made inert. You
There's a
don't
blink.
sense any sort of gathering of it. Although
Blink.
when you walk
Sorry,
past...
I'm so sorry.
It's alright.
I'm so sorry. Go ahead. I apologize.
When you walk past the scepter, you see that the darkness, like a shadow over it, is converging.
Right. She is going, using the cloth that was on the being here, She ripped that up and she wrapped the scepter in it, and she's going to carry that with her in case we are able to leave from here. But besides that, she's going to blink, almost as if blinking sleep from her mind, and look to Koloth, look to Callum, and say, the spirits aren't congregating anywhere else. They aren't. Where are the other ways out? There have to be other ways out. Don't there?
While she's talking, Maya is using every ounce of her Ranger Rick knowledge to see if there's some kind of like secret passage around the throne and the stone slab back over here and here.
Yeah, of course. Now again, I did want to remind you all there was a path you did not take yet. Behind you.
Oh shit, right. That was stupid of me.
But still, Maya,
yeah.
as you are thinking of the Ranger movies that you've seen, a few things come to mind. A painting. Perhaps there is a puzzle within it, something switched behind it. Or it could be one of the torches. You remember in one movie, someone turned it took a torch off the wall, and it revealed a rotating wall. But there's also the sepulchre you're standing in front of. Large, not ornate, but it was in these films that you recall that such things contain one of two things: vast treasure or a deathly curse. Perhaps both. What do you do?
She wants a little bit of light to start with, so we are going to light the torches here and here.
What do you light them with?
Druidcraft.
Okay. Cantrip, verbal, somatic. So, as the words taught to you by your father kind of slip out of your mouth, you twiddle your fingers and weave in the proper way, you bring about the element of fire back from the recesses of the room and help them to collect and congregate on the torches, and they relight. I'll go ahead and add those now.
Would you mind taking a look at this?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that he moves towards you. It's not necessary to get all that.
She motions toward the sepulcher, and then we'll try and investigate the painting.
Time hasn't been kind to it.
Yeah, see if you can move it or anything.
Oh, he is slightly taken aback because at first he thought you were gonna ask what he was like technically thinking about the art piece, but when he realizes you only want him for his muscle.
No, not this. That. She
move this.
Back
Okay.
at this.
Oh, all right. Just like the whole thing. Or
I
just
mean,
there.
see if you can move the lid. See if there's any kind of switch, something like that on there.
Koloth does both of those things.
Well, first you... Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead.
First you grasp the stone lid. You see, it doesn't appear like it is sealed shut, and you attempt to lift it. However, it is quite heavy as a large stone slab. Make an athletics check. Strength.
Cool. And he's not like trying to lift it, so she's trying to shift it. So that might be a little bit easier.
Of course, but even just shifting it to the side is going to take quite a bit. So you rolled a 13 total. You strain against it, and it moves slightly, and then in an inch, and it gets stuck. You feel like if you had more hands on this, it might be easier.
Was that like a failure on the check?
Yes.
What if I use fortune from the Legion?
Or you could double down since people are watching.
Mm-hmm. Is 16 better?
It budges a bit more as your muscles strain, but it is not quite enough.
I could use a hand.
Callum, in bear form, will
Wonderful.
lumber over and take up a
Won-
position on the other side of the. I guess actually here would make more sense, and will help you try to push off the last pieces of it.
Okay.
So that's a. It's funny because the bear does not actually have proficiency in any because of how that works. Whatever. It's at a +3. Ability check. I think I'm still blessed technically.
Oh, yes, you are both still blessed, unless Carmen
There we go.
dropped her concentration.
No.
23? Jesus. Okay. As you
Bear.
were doubling down Kolov, the large furry form of the bear ambles beside you, puts those enormous paws ending in daggers for claws on it, and both of you push together as it sifts the stone against stone, grinding as the lid sifts off. You see another skeleton wearing what looks to be rotted clothing, with what had once been a finely woven, intricately designed cloak and pants and shirt, somewhat preserved but still not in the best shape. It glimmers in the torchlight with jewels. On the skeleton, you will find, over its chest, it's wearing a golden emblem of a gold chain ending in a smith's hammer striking the sun. On its hand, there is a ring with a large blue opal, and a ring with a small emerald. Atop its head is a silver circlet with a ram's head.
Okay.
Yes.
I figured out how we integrate ourselves back into main society, and it's awful.
You are robbing this grave. Or are you? What do you do?
We should probably grab it.
It seems we've found our gift, if any further are needed.
Yeah.
Maya, the bear looks at you and in Druidic says a few words.
Maya's just going to look blankly at you.
You know the old ways, but you do not speak the tongue. Interesting. Your father's from the far west. Or your mother?
I don't think now's the time to speak of that. But it would have been my father. My
Interesting.
mother's not exactly gifted.
We'll speak on it later.
Now, we should definitely say a prayer to this dwarf's gods. It looks like a holy symbol. So, Koloth will reach and put a hand on it and wish the corpse well and that it stay protected from people that are, one, desecrating the graves, but he also reminds the corpse that any of its valuables are theirs by right of conquest.
Okay.
It's polite to do both.
And Maya, you are looking at that painting on the far end. This is depicting a mountaintop where there are various dwarven craftsmen standing at the peak, and they are raising different offerings to a golden sun. They're raising fine weapons, fine jewels, jewelry, fine. There's even machinery that they're raising to the sun. In the sun, you see the outline of a smithy striking an anvil.
She attempts to push the picture. Does it move at all?
You push the picture, and your hand presses against the canvas. It's old, and it starts to tear through it. You only find stone.
Oh, I meant from the side.
Oh, okay.
But-
You push the picture from the side. It's pretty well on the wall, but you don't see anything, any mechanisms in this one.
She'll try and listen at the wall, and if she can't hear anything, she's going to grab the crown from the top of the dwarf's head and
Okay.
sit on the throne.
Okay, you take the circlet, you place it atop your head, and you sit on the stone throne. It is not comfortable. Quite the opposite. It is flat stone work, no cushioning or anything. It gives you a clear view of the far end of the room and the doors. Nothing happens.
What a useless throne.
You're really asking to be cursed.
Fine.
Um,
She makes no movement to take off the crown.
Okay. You are wearing a silver circlet with a ram's head at the top.
10 out of 10. I'm so sorry, Dan. Go ahead.
no, you're good. While the throne shenanigans are going down, after his warning about her, like, just asking her curses ignored, Callum will shift back into a halfling and begin ritually casting detect magic around here, I would say.
The painting, what are they holding up again? It looks like the anvil circlet, right?
It's like a hand
no.
striking an anvil.
They're raising different, it looks like dwarves raising different things. They're raising weapons and jewelry and finely crafted clothing, machinery.
Oh.
The
They're
anvil
gifts.
is in the sun. You can make a history check or religion.
Koloth doesn't know much about the local history, but he does know a bit about religion. How about the other way around? Oh, okay, well, never mind.
Alright, you rolled a 19 for a total of 20. Okay.
Woof.
We're approaching
Interesting.
this
So,
spiritually.
there is an advantage that you do have, so it makes sense that you rolled high this time. This is a dwarven religion. Geographically, they have long been your neighbors and enemies. Naturally, you would have had some kind of schooling on the matter. You recognize that the sun is holding the Sky Forge of Goldorak. These dwarves are raising their offerings to their god. You know that they value things that are made above all else, craftsmanship.
Does anybody have an artwork that they've done on their own near them, or something they've worked on?
I mean,
We are from a prison, Olaf.
we did work on these shifts, Carmen.
I worked on people, but that is not art.
The shivs are the closest thing we probably have.
I do not. I'm going to be honest with you. I do not think that's art.
I will take the shiv regardless, if you don't mind, and offer it to Goldorak. I will also provide Goldorak a separate offering.
All right, you know what? We have more. We have. All right. To be fair, we have NPCs amongst us who are more rounded individuals. Do they have anything they?
Well, and also to clarify, like when you say that they value things that are made, well, is it things that the individual making the offering is made, or just like a thing that an individual has that has had labor go into it that is valuable, like a handcrafted, I don't know, work of jewelry? Dead name
You-
that had been taken from a grave.
Alright, so Koloth, you know that they value skilled craftsmanship itself the most.
Right.
Also, you know that looking around here, you see that this is a resting place for the dwarves that whoever built this fortress. This looks like it's a crypt.
Right.
The religious iconography is probably there to show the offering of the souls that rested here.
Right.
It is not
Whatever.
necessarily going to be something that you as an outsider can appeal to.
Whatever we take here, from here, that might cause us disfavor.
Oh,
But I doubt that anything that we put here will grant us any boon.
all right. Well, in that case, Koloth just passes on what he's thinking. You've shared with us as musing, so everybody in the party knows what he knows, and then I'll mute again.
Grace, Maya's going to light the rest of the torches. Do any of the other paintings have any different iconography?
Can you
Yes.
see iconography?
Thank you.
Is it iconography or is it iconography?
It's
Iconography, probably.
Okay, I wasn't actually sure in that moment. I was like, shit,
Yeah.
have I been saying it wrong for 20 years?
Yeah, no, I was blanking and I
Mhm.
went with whatever.
They're all different. The one that you're next to is, or that you were next to is, let's see. You see a golden-skinned, godlike female dwarf fighting, in the middle of a great fight amongst other warriors. Also, Maya, if you're examining the paintings, and Koloth can do this too, you can make a investigation or a history check.
I think we're better off having Koloth do that. He's got more of the background, and I have neither investigation nor history. R.I.P.
Hold on. I'm blessed.
You are blessed, and would you allow me to assist?
Ooh, boy.
Hold on. Okay. All right. So we're at 12. Sorry, 12 there. Fortune of the Legion makes it 15.
Okay. With a history check.
Okay.
Koloth, combined with your religion check, your history check, now examining these paintings. They're not in the best shape, these oil paintings, but you realize, based on the century that they're from and what they're depicting, they could be worth a good deal of money to the right per individual.
Any
Same.
extra room on the sled?
Oh, I don't think he would actually even say that out loud.
Oh.
Okay.
'Cause it's like, oh, well, are we going to steal paintings or we're trying to escape on boats that we don't have?
Is everyone looking at the painting?
No.
No, not even remotely. Carmen is still very much attempting to divine a way out of here.
Callum is still in the middle of ritually casting Detect Magic.
All right.
Okay,
and
is
that will
anyone
go off.
watching this?
Is anybody watching that specific sepulcher in the back?
Yup.
I mean, Edward doesn't have anything better to do.
No,
No.
we know that Maya has a crown on her head, and if she touches any other fucking tomb, she's probably going to take more shit. We don't care about that right now.
Like here.
Okay.
Yeah, so she definitely is grabbing that cape.
Oh
Okay.
my god, no one is surprised.
Be respectful. You can take it, but be respectful as you take it.
Good luck with that.
I'm sure Ranger Rick also took a cape at some point.
That would be movie 3.
Why? God, even outside,
I was her
can't.
roommate.
I can't escape.
As you all are discussing this, Guilt comes through into the room and says,
Guilt.
well, don't want to rain on your parade, but the folks that we left in the hallway have fled.
Oh,
Wait. Who? The
all
folk
of
that-
them? Fuck!
Wait.
Not Mr. Locks.
Whoa, no. All right. I do want to know who are the folk that fucking fled, actually?
Oh, it would have been the doctor and your dad.
Are you fucking kidding me? Where would they have fucking gone?
I
why
reckon
wouldn't
they,
you
I
have
reckon
let
they
me
heard
know?
the commotion and they got wary. Well,
Wait, but they saw us in the hallway.
yeah, that's true. You
I
opened the
am
door and they
going-
saw those skeletons attack. All right, I'm going to take you back to the previous map if you go that way.
Thank you, Grace. I appreciate you, but also I am
What?
going to fight both of these individuals if we find them again in an area that is not them being dead bodies on the ground.
Come back
Grace.
with my dad.
Tell me about my cloak.
Later.
Does it
It is
look
is a deep green. It
It's a
feels
deep
like
green.
silk. It's very nice. It's tattered slightly. There is some silvery embroidery on the back that's kind of making a ram's head.
Hey, Grace.
Yes.
Is this door opened? We know that these people can't have actually opened the damn... We didn't hear anything.
This
Is this
thing,
door open?
It should be. Let me look. Yeah, that thing, that portcullis is open, and there is a switch on the side for it. It does not. It's not meant to be open on the other side. It's meant to be open on the inside that you're at.
Click.
We need to move.
You hear a voice, saying, in does anyone speak Elvish?
Yes. Wait, what variant?
Goddamn.
It's not
That's actually
Zarkeithan. That's a
There
different
you
language.
go. No, I don't.
Beast Elvish?
Oh boy.
It's close enough that it's close enough that you can recognize the words Maya to that dialect of Elvish. You hear the Doxy's voice saying, "Hold on! Ah, what are you doing?"
We
Edward?
move fast.
It sounds like your dad might be up to something.
My dad is an invalid. He's not up to anything. It's that
It
elf.
doesn't matter. Go.
Flick!
All
yeah,
right.
the elf's yelling. What are you doing?
I'm fucking
You-
moving. That's what I'm doing.
You are.
No, that's what she's doing. That's what she's yelling.
As you proceed down this hallway, the watery, sea-drenched hallway filled with debris, you hear the susurrus of lapping seawater. The floor is going at a steep incline now. The further you go, the more the temperature drops. It'll take you to one more map, because I had split it up a lot.
One more map. One more map.
And the stern pathway turns to an open underground cavern. There's two sets of stairs that lead straight into lapping seawater. You see more pipes and more machinery. The doctor is standing against the pipe, and Charles Flick is holding on to her by the neck. His eyes are piercing into her as she looks at him with fear.
Okay, what's-
Edward.
What is going on here? I just curious.
You know,
What's-
if you kill her, you have to listen to Ranger Rick.
I
Just
Hey.
saying.
I
In
am
his
not.
head.
Maya. Hush.
I'm not going to kill anyone. I just want to know what is going on here.
I
She
wasn't
looks-
talking to you, Ed.
I don't know anymore.
She looks to you all. She utters something under her breath and says, "Oh, so you've come. This." She's pulling against him. I have thought to bring him to safety, but as his fingers tighten on her, you hear in your mind, Edward, do not let this hag have her way with me again.
No, not the intention. No, but we are here. Did she bring you here, or did you bring her here?
The fingers slacken slightly. You hear in your mind, she brought me here. And well, she thought to make an escape. She was sorely mistaken.
Yes, she was. And Edward is going to take so we're here at it looks like quite a bit of a dock here.
Charles Flick lets go, staggers away.
Fucking Edward's gonna walk up and take a hold of Flick, and he's gonna look at the doctor. It's like, okay, well, we can take it from here.
I believe that he is, well, put into a mind of hysterics. He's not well.
You know, Doctor, if you can't be nice, you can always just stay right here.
I'm acquainted with Charles's mental state. He seems quite together.
His mouth twitches.
I'm going to get the boat.
Please do. And also, Edward is going to turn and look at Caleb and Caleb, could you get locks, please?
You hear, even as you sing that, you hear like someone like going, hoo,
Yeah.
hoo, hoo, through the hallway. I'm coming.
Yeah, no, I presumed that we kind of shuffled the entire group. If we didn't, that is on me. Carmen was trying to keep an eye out for stragglers with both Ghoulam and Locke.
So good. Honestly, I mean, we're looking for a way out, and this looks like a potential way out.
I'll make sure Lester gets on board. Don't worry about him.
There we go.
Oh, don't
Thank you,
worry. I can
Caleb.
go for a swim. I'm still fine.
You-
Start stretching.
You hold off for right now.
Oh, okay. You young ones did quite well against those. Well, I saw most of what happened.
Lost a lot of blood.
Oh, you alright there, Sonny?
More or less. More or less.
Oh,
Callum.
how about those little berries that you told us to eat?
I can't make any more of those for another day at least.
Oh, my. Sorry, I've never was trained in the, well, only, no matter how many books you study, you can't learn how to heal. Of course. You have to be gifted.
I'll show you a thing or two some other time.
Huh, is that right?
Right.
Let's focus on getting out of here for now.
Which of us can swim?
You can swim.
I can swim. Well
Presumably
enough.
that's athletics.
Yeah, but it's not a check to just swim regularly.
Well, so the issue is we have to get the boat. Which might be a bit more of a.
No, you don't worry about it. I can freeze the water.
Oh, that's true.
I can only do it in like bursts, but yeah, I can totally freeze the water.
So
Move
you would
over.
see Carmen like actively starting to take off the heavy armor before Callum comes by.
Callum walks up and casts, I think it's Elementalism is the name of the cantrip, and
Yes.
freezes these 2 squares of ice.
You can
Okay.
do that.
Did it before, didn't I?
Straight as a bird.
Only 2 at a time, though.
That's good enough. And you see the hands, they're slightly shaking as they hook back the roper weave vest.
Betty.
Water's cold.
Colder now.
Right in one.
And I'll make them a path to the boat by, like, freezing as they kind of move.
Okay.
Does anyone know how to man a boat?
Not at all.
Edward is gonna unconsciously look at Koloff. Surely he knows how to man a boat.
Yeah, he's a soldier.
Yeah, he knows so much. He's taught me so much.
If he
I don't think
doesn't,
I've been sailing before.
if he doesn't know how to man a boat, there was totally a boat in Ranger Rick and the River of Peril. And there was one in Ranger Rick and the Lizard Folk Lagoon. I'm sure I can figure it out.
No!
Q Guilt steps forward. Well, I'm actually with the young lady here. With our put our minds together, we can probably figure something out.
Good.
Sure.
Thank you.
How's our doctor looking? She's still being pretty sus, or
You
Presumably
can
not
make an
still
insight
being
check.
choked out.
No, she stopped being choked out.
That's good.
Okay, with a 13. You look at this elven woman. Her eyes flicker to Flick, Charles the Elder, quite often. It is not. There's no malice in that look. There is a look of genuine concern mixed with something akin to fear. Also, Maya, since you have, some knowledge about elven culture, I would like you to make a history check with advantage.
Ooh, look at you. 14.
Alright, the 14. Maya, this is something you don't think is ever going to apply to you, but you've heard about this. You look at this woman, you notice that there are some slight signs of aging on her face. And her hair has gray in it. They call it the fading. Elves in this setting don't age. Normally, they stop aging around when they get around adulthood. And it could be 50 years, could be 180, 100 years. But at a random point in time, they start to age again normally. Which they call euphemistically the fading. The 14 won't give you too much insight beyond that, but you know that those who've reached that time tend to, they tend to treat their own lives differently. They tend to double down on their careers.
you know, Doctor, there's more to the rest of your life than Flick.
What? She looks at you. Her eyes flick to your ears and back to your face. Oh, you're quite young. I don't think that you could understand, or... She peers at you behind those piercing pale blue eyes. Look you up and down. I do not believe you understand. You have not been taught. No matter. What matters tonight is that we all should live. Myself and yourself including, and, of course, the prisoner here, Mr. Flick, must live.
Yeah. We're all gonna get out of this okay.
It would probably be for the best if you stuck closer to me than to Flick, for your own good.
I'll keep an eye on Flick here. Don't need to worry about him.
Very well, but let me know should he need medical attention.
I think you've given him more than enough medical attention at this point.
You know, Miss Creed could probably use some medical attention.
She barely gives Creed a glance. She has been treated already.
You
She
might want
is
to take
fine,
a look again.
stable.
Yeah.
We don't want it to be infected.
She has a broken rib.
She's fine.
Well, then there's not too much I can do for that now.
Are you not a doctor?
Of course, doctor of many sciences, but a broken rib, that can only be healed with time, or a miracle. A profound miracle, not even the slightest one.
And you're not exactly an expert in miracles, I take it?
I have studied them, of course. They are not my expertise.
That's not the kind of magic she's interested in.
Of course not.
Take it from me.
She gives you a curious glance when you say that.
I turned into a
Callum.
bear in front of you, lady.
I mean,
Oh,
that's...
yes.
I mean,
I already knew that you were capable of this. Of course, I read your files.
Right. We'll path the ice.
yeah, as you move forward, it's like, Edward's gonna look... I was pretty surprised about the whole spider and bear thing.
I mean, I told you I could do it. I wasn't lying to you.
Well, no, but I was still surprised when, like, I saw your form twist into those forms. All the same.
It's a bit disconcerting to watch. That's
The boat's stable.
Carmen,
Very
yes,
fair.
the boat sloshes as you get onto it, barely moves with your weight. It is large. It is made out of a heavy material. You see that there is a bright orange sail at the top, but there's also some sort of mechanisms on the side, propellers.
Right.
If you
I'm here,
are,
doctor, with me.
And I will catch anyone who comes to the bow of the boat so that they can regain their footing.
Yeah, Edward's gonna make a point to get all of the invalids on the ship before he does.
This is going to be kind of a slow process because I can only have 2 of these up at a time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Callum is kind of like casting each person across,
Ah.
basically.
and you
Very
probably
much so.
you're also lighting their way, by the way, Callum.
Yeah.
So you'd probably be like around here.
Yeah.
That makes sense. It's like the willow branch is like one of those signal things on an air strip.
Yeah.
This way.
Now,
Careful now.
looking around here with your passive perception, as you look around the cavern, you see mostly more of the dark. But as you look up, you can see that there is a gap above, through which you can see a sliver of moonlight and starlight.
She raises the crown to the gap.
You raise the crown to the gap. Maya, would you make an investigation roll for me?
Nice! Look
A
at our
flat
girl.
15. As you raise up your crown, and you're thinking about the mechanisms of this underground place, you feel the water under your feet it occurs to you, crown in your hand. I'm not sure even if perhaps raising the crown up gave you this idea, like it was granted to you divinely. You realize that this place was made to change water levels with the pumps. If you were to raise the water levels, the boats themselves would also rise.
Hold on. If the water level rises all that much, won't the tomb flood?
Would that be such a bad thing?
The tomb will
It'd be
flood.
terrible. The painting would be ruined.
Moreover,
You can always run back and get it.
this
Damn.
exit,
So,
this
one thing-
exit would.
yeah, to remind you of, you came to a lower altitude when you descended to the cavern. The tomb was
Oh, okay.
higher. Now, that area did flood somewhat. That it did have a double set of doors that you left open.
This entire
Yeah.
place will flood. No one will be able to come through here. No one alive will be able to come through here.
Or dead.
do we think we have enough
We
time
don't
to
know
save the
that.
painting?
I don't. I think we're.
We know that there were multiple exits. There
They
were
were-
multiple entrances for the undead in the pit.
We were being pursued on our way in.
actively.
I don't think it's worth the risk. I don't know
I
about
don't know
you,
if
but
it'll stop them.
I'd just as soon be well away from here.
There's a pause. A hesitation. Right.
All right.
Alerts need to be brought to the mainland first and foremost.
Well, gotta get out of here first. And Edward's gonna make a point to get Lester Locks onto the ship.
Carmen holds out a hand for whoever is coming next. One of us is going to need to raise the pipes.
Kaylin, you
Pardon?
have the ability to freeze the water. It may be best for you to do the pipes.
I'm not sure I have the strength to do it, but I can try.
I can try instead.
I'll stay here. I'll get you back across.
I would appreciate the assistance, but if you, there's a pause, momentary consideration. If I don't make it, you will still be able to make it across. Yes?
Aye.
Good.
And he will. Let me double check one thing. I'm pretty sure this does not require concentration. It does not. Get guidance.
Bless you! Look at you! Appreciate that. All right, so everyone gets on board.
Okay, and yes, you with the Callum's freezes the seawater in chunks. With the help
Yeah.
of the group, you aid Lester Locks first as he's shakily slipping a bit, but people on the boat grab hold of him and pull him up. Then it's Charles Flick, the doctor not too far behind him. They're far enough given the warnings you've given her. And the rest of you all usher in on top of this boat. It can pretty securely hold 10 people on it. The interior is rather larger than expected, as if the denizens spent most of their time inside the ship rather on top of it. If those who look in the hatch beneath, we'll see there is a large turnstile that looks like it's manually pushed with the crew that turns the propellers on the sides. With people pushing that, you could make the propel the ship forward.
All right. Then what Carmen is going to do with Callum's aid is, first of all, she would look at him and say, if something goes wrong, and she'd actually take off the rosary that Asora gave her. Take this to the cathedral. Tell them my name and tell them what happened here.
You've got my
Ask
word.
for a sorer patience.
So,
I'll see it through.
So, Carmen, you intended to do this?
I intend to get us out of here.
All right. Oh well. He's gonna extend a hand, and he's going to close his eyes, and he's gonna peer through the beyond. For a minute, he's gonna give you guidance.
Oh, hell yeah, we have 2 guidances. He. So she's going to turn the valve here. And then as quickly as she is able, make her way back to the ship. We don't know how quickly this water is going to go.
Okay. So before Maya figured out how to work the settings, and I'm assuming that she showed you that before you got started.
Indeed.
Of course.
You turn everything up. And you turn the wheel, and there is a age makes it stubborn. As you lean into it, you begin to crank it. Slowly it gives, and you hear a hissing from the pipes, then a churning, a churning, and a churning. A sound of water falling all around you, as if you're standing in the middle of a waterfall. The water starts to lap up to you, rising from the steps up to the stone you're standing on, filled with the debris in the area.
And she takes off running towards the boat.
And you run,
moment.
splashing through the rising waters. You see the boat rocking in the rush of the new tide, and you dive forward, and you swim, and though if you had tarried, perhaps it would have been a problem, but with your strength, your fortitude, and your skilled athletics, you stroke your way towards the boat. You come to the edge, and does anybody help pull her back up?
Edward is behind Kolaf, pushing forward. Get her.
I don't. Of course we're gonna get her.
Yeah, it's like the guidance spell goes off. Unconscious.
Maya's already hanging off the side of the boat with the arm down.
As
like
she.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Birdie.
The water is frigid.
Yeah,
Even
it
as
is
you
dead cold.
dunk your hands into it. It is the middle of winter. And even as she grabs you, there are tremors in her hand as you help pull her up.
So I can have that staff now, right?
No!
But it would complete the look.
There's chattering of teeth as Carmen just momentarily even buries her head into Maya's shoulder. She's trembling, and she just says again, "Fuck no."
Fine.
Give me a blanket.
You have
she
the
puts
cape?
the tattered silk cloak around
Yes.
around Carmen's shoulders.
And we sit there against the wall of the ship, just shivering.
And you all hear the churning sounds of water rushing, hissing around you as the boat bobs and rises. Alongside it, another unmanned ship bobs near yours. You rise towards that point of light, that opening in the cavern, and you could see, if you were to propel the ship forward, with the turnstile, it would take at least 3 people to push on this to get the propellers working. Then you could make just get the ship out of there.
Well, I'm in.
I'm
Ready
in
to-
as well.
What you gotta do, Noodle Boy?
Yeah, we check his muscles and very politely say, Edward, you should focus on making sure that Flick is okay.
I mean, I can give myself some. I can perceive beyond the. I can help. All the same, just give me a chance. You need extra arms. I have extra arms to spare.
You know,
Creed mutters
Let him help
curse
us.
in Orcish. Get out of the way! She goes to jump in.
God.
No, no, she's so assertive.
Callum
Wait.
turns into a bear again and begins pushing the wheel.
A bear and orc and a hobgoblin push the wheel.
what happened
gotta-
to our guard?
Oh, he's still there.
I
Wait,
thought he ran away and died.
He's
I assume he's still there.
I mean, I would encourage him to join us. Well,
He might have abandoned the quote-unquote invalids.
Let me give him a
God, did he?
will
Tunnels.
check to see what happened with him.
okay.
Oh no.
Oh my God! He
I
abandoned
don't know why
the
it says
envoy.
Dan, but that was I guess I have your token clicked, but that is a 3. Alright. The guard, having never fought such things before, fired off some stray shots and ran.
Currently,
Yeah.
my teeth are chattering, and I am pulling a silken cloak around my shoulders as tightly as I can.
Oh,
So, my brain is
push.
decidedly other
Yeah.
way,
Yeah,
other
the-
places.
So the literal bear is pushing on the wheel. That's fine. We got this.
Push.
You get an hour out of that. After that, it's on y'all.
Oh, it's on you all. Okay. All right then. It's time for the noodle to shine.
Blessed be the noodle boy.
Please take the space.
And so, as the rising tides lift your ship, those manning the turnstile turn the propellers slowly forward through the gap in the cavern. You all everybody made it on the boat, safely exit. You slip out into the open sky. It is a full moon overhead. Callum, as you gaze up into its face, for just an instant you see the shadows of a winking face, and it fades. What's left is the starry night sky and the clouds. The island, with its promise of death, begins to diminish behind you all. You have escaped the prison island of Morgato. You have reached your first major milestone. You're all level 4. Having escaped this upon this ancient vessel, however, you're still sullied, each of you, by a criminal history, by perhaps an early release, not an official one, so that has left you out. As the island of Morgato just becomes another great shadow behind you. You have a lot to consider about where you can guide this vessel, where you might go next. And here is where one of the people who you've escaped with, Hugh Gilt, steps forward. Mainly talking to Koloff, but addressing all of you, says, well, you know, we can't exactly take this old relic straight to the city harbor, can we?
I suppose not. We had to park our boats up outside of the city and travel by land when we first immigrated here.
Aha! Well, Mr. Cloth, that was actually going to be my advice exactly. I know quite a few people, and I happen to have a contact who, ain't gonna sugarcoat it. He's used to getting around the harbor officials himself. He's got a safe harbor a bit north of the city where we could park at. If I talk to him, he could help us, get to a safe place. And name's, his name's Rudolph, but everybody calls him Red Rudy. He owes me one from a case a few years ago.
And you think he'll help you now?
I would like to think so. Well, given, things that I helped to get out of a tough situation in the past. I'll be straight with you, Mr. Koloth. People wouldn't call him the most upright, law-abiding fellow, but that's probably not what we need right now, is it? He has an operation right off of Z Street. Runs out of a warehouse. We could probably lay low there for a bit. And overhearing Hugh Gilt's proposal, someone else speaks up. It's Dr. Zutaru, now leaning over the edge of the ship, looking out to the island, glances back over to you and says, "Well, that sounds horribly dangerous. You don't have to No. I have a contact with a private harbor that we could use. Take us there instead."
And what do the members of that private harbor expect?
Expect is my colleague, Dr. Whitehall. He owns the harbor. He has an estate in the southerly hills.
There's a blink and a look over to Ed.
Anybody? All right.
A harbor owned by your associate. I do not relish the prospect of you being able to run off with Charles Flick at your leisure.
Koloth steps up again and just says, "We will be using Hugh Gilt's contact."
All right. So here's right where.
Just doesn't.
Yeah, Koloth is given his vote of confidence for Hugh Gilt's contact. But here's right where I'm going to end the official session, because there's going to be a bit of a gap going forward.
Okay.
You have a split in the road that you guys can take.
Okay.
You're going to have two possible avenues to where you can take the boat, and two possible safe houses. One of them is going to be with Red Rudy, who has a safe house in Old Town. This route will further embed your party in with the criminal underbelly of the city. Dr. Zitaru's contact, who lives in the southerly hills, is a wealthy contact, and taking this route will embed your party more with the higher society of the city. But of course, there will likely be strings attached there.
So my Carmen's only concern, and she would state this through chattering teeth, would be being able to get and garner information so that we can prepare for whatever might occur as the outbreak from Morgato extends itself. She is very much certain that it will. What sway does your contact, the doctor, have with the city proper?
Oh, well, Dr. Whitehall, I'm certain will have a lot of useful information for you regard if you're interested in learning what might be the cause of these undead rising tonight. Dr. Whitehall is a very well studied scholar of ancient Anthrosia.
There's a pause, clenched teeth. I mean little offense when I say this. I am not currently concerned with how it happened. I want to know whether or not he can abet us with curtailing a potential outbreak.
He is, well, she considers that. He is an esteemed scholar at Covington Conservatory, and with that comes many, well, friends who are well connected.
Wouldn't Red Rudy be just as capable of moving your message to your contact, even if we land outside the city?
I don't know if my contacts will actually listen to me. Oh, you mean hers?
Either both. Just because we are outside the city physically doesn't mean a message cannot be sent. What it does mean is that we are not in the doctor's power. And he looks to her, and it's not contempt but respect. but he's not interested in either way. She's been with the authorities that have had us jailed. And because of that, I'm not inclined to put any of our fates in her hands.
Private Eye, Hugh Gilt, who says, well, times like this, I could sure use a cigarette. What? He takes a deep sigh. I've been down the city, up, down, Old Town, the Southerly Hills, all of it. I can promise you this. Where she's going to take you is no safer than, well, the worst stallions in Z Street. It just depends on how you play your cards.
But yeah, collectively we can weigh the pros and cons of our two chosen assets here.
Yeah, we'll have a couple weeks for you guys to decide what your next step will be. This will help you guys articulate your priorities moving forward, as well as what some survey thinks for me to put into downtime when you guys have a chance. And that concludes the Morgato prison arc of our campaign. We will be taking a 3-week break, after which we will find out which path the party chooses. Will they go with guilt, contact, and lay low with the city's criminal underbelly? Or will they seek shelter with a more swanky, though perhaps still as deadly group of criminals through Dr. Zutaru's contact? Find out next time when we pick this campaign back up and play more Arkenmore, D&D Nor. Thank you all for listening.